What's up guys, Silent Turtles here, back at it again with another reaction style video. This one is a viewer request. It is called Harry Potter Legacy. Forewarning, it is a little bit longer of a video. It looks like it's 12 minutes long. But I like to keep the videos a little bit shorter than that, but seeing as it is a viewer request, I'm going to take a look at it. Plus I love Harry Potter, so I'm sure we're going to get a lot of great content here. Let me turn up the volume. It's done by Martin Johansson. It's got 651,000 views, 23,000 likes. Let's jump right in.
Once there was a young man who, like you, sat in the
Starting off with Dumbledore, starting off strong.
seemed to all the world a student like any other.
Talking about Voldemort.
His name? Tom Riddle.
That speech hits pretty hard at the end of
It spoke of a boy
Goblet of Fire.
born in July.
Yes, but he thinks it's her son. He intends to hunt them down now to kill them.
For neither can live while the other survives.
Hide her. Hide them all. Said you were to keep her safe.
Lydia, James, put their faith in the wrong person.
Harry, be safe. Be strong.
You need to think of a memory. A very happy memory, a very powerful memory. Can you do this?
Switching to a happier, lighter side of it.
Exactly. You're a wizard, Harry. Well, it is.
There's a lot of positivity from these movies.
Welcome to Hogwarts.
I'm Hermione Granger.
A lot of heartwarming moments.
You are
Ron Weasley.
Pleasure.
Gryffindor!
You must be the youngest Quidditch player in a century.
The wand chooses the wizard, Mr. Potter. It's not always clear why, but I think it is clear that we can expect great things from you. Hogwarts is my home.
Famous Harry Potter. Can't even go to a bookshop without making the front page.
When you're done, just give it a tap and say, mischief managed.
I will have all.
All right,
There's a storm
all right.
coming, Harry. Just like last time.
Not all wizards are good. Some of them go bad. A few years ago, there was one wizard who went as bad as you can go.
He's been sighted, Sirius Black.
I did my waiting!
12 years of it in Azkaban.
In Azkaban!
You betrayed my parents. You're the reason they're dead.
No, Harry, it wasn't him. Somebody did betray your parents.
Who was it then?
Peter Pettigrew.
I've seen these movies too many times. I know the words to like so many of these scenes.
Do you know what is hidden in the school at this very moment, Mr. Potter?
The chamber is said to be home to something that only the heir of Slytherin can control.
He's back. Voldemort's back. I couldn't leave him.
Fudge is using all his power to smear anyone who claims the Dark Lord has returned.
We've got to be able to defend ourselves. And if Umbridge refuses to teach us how, we need someone who will.
I feel like Umbridge is like the most hated character in all of Harry
Every
Potter.
great wizard in history started out as nothing more than what we are now. Students. If they can do it, why not us?
We're gonna make them proud, Neville. That's a promise.
Why is it when something happens, it is always you three?
Believe me, Professor. I've been asking myself the same question for 6 years.
We've got one thing that Voldemort doesn't have.
Something
worth
with
fighting for.
It's one of my favorite quotes in all the movies.
Dark inside us. What matters is the part we choose to act on.
You're the weak one. And you'll never know love or friendship. And I feel sorry for you.
Expecto Patronum!
Prisoner of Azkaban's a great film.
You're a fool, Harry.
This scene hits. This scene hits different, man.
And you will lose everything.
I love these
These
movies.
are dark times, there is no denying. Our world has perhaps faced no greater threat than it does today.
It is
rumored there
Rest
are
in
three.
peace, Dumbledore.
Together, they make one the master of death.
Deathly Hallows is a pretty cool story.
It's true what you say, and he has the Elder One. You really don't stand a chance.
It means one of us is going to have to kill the other. In the end.
Yes.
We need to get into the castle tonight.
It's a suicide mission.
Begin.
We have a new weather report. Lightning has struck. I repeat, lightning has struck.
It seems, despite your exhaustive defensive strategies, you still have a bit of a security problem, Headmaster. I'm afraid it's quite extensive. Tell them how it happened that night. Tell them how you looked him in the eye. A man who trusted you and killed him.
Pier totum locomotor. Hogwarts is threatened. Man the boundaries. Protect us. Do your duty.
I remember watching this in theaters. I just got absolute chills.
You've been a good and faithful servant, Severus. But only I can live forever.
Find out where he is. If we find him, we can find the snake. And we can end this.
You know, at times, I forget how much you've grown. At times, I still see the small boy.
About halfway through.
I brought you here 16 years ago when you were no bigger than a bow truckle. Seems only right that I should be the one to take you away now.
Once again, I must ask too much of you, Harry. What you are looking at are memories, in this case pertaining to one individual, Voldemort. I'd like you to see it, if you would.
It's nice music.
Can you only split the soul once? For instance, isn't 7?
7? Isn't it bad enough to consider killing one person? To rip the soul into 7 pieces?
If you could find them all, if you did destroy each Horcrux.
One destroys Voldemort. And I think perhaps I may have found another. But this time, I cannot hope to destroy it alone. Dark and difficult times lie ahead. Soon we must all face the choice between what is right and what is easy.
Well, if I were you-know-who, I'd want you to feel cut off from everyone else. Because if it's just you alone, you're not as much of a threat.
I just thought, after all this time, we would have actually achieved something. I thought you knew what you were doing. I thought Dumbledore would have told you something worthwhile. You think I don't know how this feels? No, you don't know how it feels. Your parents are dead. You have no family.
The more you care, the more you have to lose.
You have allowed your friends to die for you rather than face
Those deaths hit hard.
You've kept him alive so that he can die at the proper moment. You've been raising him like a pig for slaughter.
Don't tell me now that you've grown to care for the boy. Lily? After all this time?
Always.
I'm ready to die. You'll stay with me until the end.
It's very interesting edit. Feels like 4 or 5 edits into one. They're all good so far.
From this day forth, you put your faith in me.
Doesn't matter that Harry's gone.
Stand down, Neville.
People die every day. Friends. Family.
didn't die in vain. But you will. Because you're wrong. Harry's heart did beat for us. For all of us. It's not over.
Just a look on his face.
I'll lure him into the castle. We have to kill the snake.
You'll need this.
This part was great. Bellatrix gets absolutely ruined. It's just long time coming, karma. Boom. Straight smacked. Neville with his redeeming moment.
Let's finish this the way we started.
And this.
I'd just like to say that if it hadn't been for you, Harry.
See the transitioning, like it's
And Ron,
starts off soft, smooth, and then goes into more serious build up and everything.
I would,
And then it's done. And then it switches to like another one.
I'd just like
It's really good so far. It just feels like multiple edits in one.
There's no Hogwarts without you, Hagrid.
Which just means more Harry Potter content. I'm not mad about it.
What we truly are. It is our choices.
The ones that love us never really leave us. And you can always find
It's a great song too, by the way.
For in dreams, we enter a world that's entirely our own.
Is this all real? Or is it just happening inside my head?
Of course it's happening inside your head. Why should that mean that it's not real?
Great music, great music.
Amazing! This is just like magic!
Let us hope Mr. Potter will always be around to save the day.
Don't worry. I will be. Stay close to me. Always.
It's not really goodbye after all.
Well done. I left that one feeling like I watched like 6 different edits. I mean, they were all like their own specific units throughout the video. And they were all really well done. Much respect to Martin Johansson. To justify the quality of 8 films and a 12-minute tribute, it's impossible. But I've done my very best. Yeah, no, that was fantastic. You got a thumbs up for me. You basically signified all the great things about Harry Potter and threw them into one big mashup, which even with 12 minutes, there's still so much more content that is possible. So much respect. I really enjoyed that. It's a thumbs up on my book. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought down below. I'm always taking viewer requests, and I try to make it a point to push those forward. But I do got a list going of stuff. Yeah, so I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.